Alright, then we're inside now. So Fire, where is that hidden armory of yours?
Alright, so watch and learn as I unravel this. Bada-bing, bada-boom. A perfectly built armory where we can grab whichever weapons that are beyond our imagination.
Oh wow, cool. What weapons do you have?
I have tons of firearms, heavy weapons, and even those that have plenty of unique abilities of their own. Help yourselves with whatever you can, and be sure to grab some good armor while you're on that too.
Hey Fire, what's this saw blade supposed to be?
Oh, this here? That, Sam, is the Whirligig saw blade. It essentially works like your typical chainsaw, except it has more sweeping range. With it, depending on sharpness, you can deal consecutive amounts of damage and leading to various targets.
Now we're talking. I'm taking that. Oh. Is that an AKM machine gun that's essentially like the Rifle 47 rifle?
Why yes, it is. It may technically be an HAM, but you can still call it a Rifle 47 if you truly believe that is it. But the fun part is, it's got a variety of customizations you can give it, like holographic sights, ammunition magazines, you name it. Even better, you can enchant it to do serious damage to foes per bullet. Suitable for you since heavy damage is your go-to approach with your enemies.
Then I'm gonna take that no problem. I'll also take this one Glock-looking pistol I have, that way I have some bullets to spare in case I run out.
Feel free to customize that however you want it. As for you, Mike, what tickles your fancy?
Oh fuck yes, I see the Master Sword from the Zelda series. As a Tears of the Kingdom fan, I know this sword shoots moonlight beams, while you're at full health, as well as doing extra damage to undead. All depending on the power of the fire aspect enchantment.
You'd be right, Mike. I may not really be a fan of Zelda myself, but I've played enough of it to understand some mechanics, gameplay and such. Though that was in the past.
You and me both on that one, brother.
So, I'm gonna take that sword, thank you very much. And I happen to see one of those shotguns here. I see two different ones, a Mossberg and a repeating shotgun. I'm kinda undecided on those two, if I'm being completely honest.
One of them has more firing and reload speed, while another has more customization, which you can use.
Well, speed's great, and so is more customization. You know what, I'll take the Mossberg shotgun as well as, wait a minute, you can pick sidearms, right?
You can take anything in this.
Okay. Then I'll take this one custom SMG. I'll put some overcapacity and damage on it, make it the best of all worlds on speed, capacity, stability and damage.
My turn. Say, what's this golden shotgun here?
That, Scotty, is a holy shotgun. It does extra amounts of damage against undead, as well as burning some enemies alive on contact. It has those abilities, even without the enchantments, that use that.
Neat. What else could it do?
With a trigger finger enchantment, which increases the firing speed of the guns, you can make it an auto shotgun just like your sword. 12. Or a divine auto shotgun, since, well, you can do lots of damage either way. But the drawback is, unless you have the infinity enchantment, you'd have to spend lots of spectre rounds to deal all that damage.
That won't be a problem for me. I already enchanted that particular shotgun to get trigger finger with it, whatever that does, and especially infinity. So, I'm all infinite on ammo.
Wither gives the weapon more damage.
Oh, I see. But anyways, which other weapon to choose to go along with that shotgun? Ooh, I know. What is this size, and what does it do?
Which one?
That red one over here.
Oh, that. Of course. That's the Darkened Scythe. That scythe increases in damage as you keep attacking mobs, since it harvests their souls. In a sense like that, it's like a damage builder, and depending on whether you kill a hostile or passive entity, it may turn either red or blue. Let's say, for example, since we're focused on the zombies out here, we're killing those with it. If it reaches 100% soul capacity, not only do you get an increase in damage dealt, you can also enter mob souls and exit out of them, dealing significant amounts of damage. And you can also steal health from mobs when you attack them, that is if it's not on cooldown.
Oh joy, now this is a weapon I like. I can really take these mobs down whenever they least expect it. I'm taking that one. And I'll take this revolver as a sidearm myself, just to tune it and give it some more firepower. Oh wait a minute, is that also a grenade launcher?
Yes, but to warn you, that's a very dangerous weapon, as powerful as it is. Since we're fighting around Purpur Town, and soldiers are using bombs in hopes of containing the outbreak, this grenade launcher is just as easily capable of destroying terrain and making architects rebuild it.
So, we're fighting a fucking zombie apocalypse, and compared to what those fucking soldiers are doing, it's only one person doing those. So, consider it my fallback weapon in case of emergencies.
Fine then, shoot yourself on that one, Scotty. As for me, however, I'm gonna go for the flamethrower to burn some mobs up whenever the situation calls for it. Call me pyromaniac all you want for that, but considering this is a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna go crazy against them sometimes, but I'm not crazy enough to use it that often.
Since it's a zombie apocalypse and all, just feel free to use it whenever you like if and when the situation calls for it.
Of course I will, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll also be taking this Genesis Fracture as well as the Soul Hunter Mark II.
What the hell are those?
The Genesis Fracture has a handful of abilities, ranging from doing some damage to undead around me to unleashing a Veil of Fire effect to continuously deal fire damage to foes. Hell with it, I can also summon fire pillars around me and deal even more of that damage when I charge the sword. And with the Soul Hunter Mark II, I can do burst fire damage and burn some enemies with it. To give it some punch though, I'd need some Withered as well as Infinity to conserve on ammunition. Though I have plenty of it to spare, so I don't need Infinity. I will, however, happily take some magazines of blaze rounds with it. Oh, and I'll take this flare gun as well, just in case any one of us here strays from the rest of the group.
Cool options. Anyway, I'll take this bolt-action rifle here, if that's what it is. I'm more into the sniper aspect of things.
That is indeed the bolt-action rifle, which you can absolutely use. Just be aware that you can't use a silencer for it if you're planning on sniping enemies with stealth.
That's why I have an idea for a backup weapon, one that's in closer distances but in a silent but deadly approach. One more powerful Glock, but with a silencer. Oh, and what's this longbow here to go along?
You mean the Dark Moon longbow? That one's a very powerful choice for a bow, although the drawback for this one is that it takes longer to pull on the string with an arrow loaded. But, get this. You can do additional magic damage and pierce through multiple targets, as well as doing plenty of arrow storms by unleashing lesser moonlight arrows down to where your enemies are.
Oh yeah, that sounds like the weapon for me. I'll take that, and of course I'll take this. What is this purple sword or knife?
The Knight's Edge. That allows you to summon Edges of Night, an ability that is similar to Evoker Fangs in attack pattern. You can do many things with it, depending on your sharpness enchantment level, and you can especially apply the Blight effect, which deals even more damage proportionate to the armor level your enemy has. So essentially, you have a weapon that potentially ignores armor defense in a way.
Then I'll take that. Also, what about Pixelart? Hasn't he picked something yet?
I just so happened to find an M60 that I enchanted to give the zombies more punch, and then I proceed to browse through a few more options akin to my own magical abilities. I might have enough in my arsenal, my god sword, my Waradent, my magic, but I can't go wrong with a few extras either. So I decide on an M60 as well as something like... What's this sword?
The Dawnbreaker. It's essentially like the Genesis Fracture, but with less abilities. And since I have the Genesis Fracture, that puts you out of commission with your pyrokinesis powers. Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't intending on outcompeting you in the Department of Magic, and I'm choosing some of those weapons to represent a fraction of my overall power.
Fair. But anyways, what else are you picking?
What's this hammer do?
The Mjolnir? It's a hammer that can be thrown like a trident. When it hits a target, lightning strikes, even when it's not thundering or ringing. With rain, however, it gets more powerful. Oh, and you can perform lightning attacks when you sneak and charge the weapon at the same time.
Holy shit, for real? Then I won't hesitate to take that weapon. And just one more weapon which I think would pique my interest. I think it's that one dark sign-like gray greatsword.
That's the pure moonlight greatsword. It may have slow attack speed, but with it, you can shoot 3 moonlight beams in split directions.
I suppose I could take that to match my photokinesis abilities, as well as my pyrokinesis, electrokinesis, and telekinesis for quite a good portion of my power. So, I think that's it for that stuff. Everyone else equipped with their respective weapons?
Yeah.
Then let's all move out, back to Purper Town. Everyone's safety depends on us.